Is it asparagus or is it asparagus if it's plural or singular?
It's spare them. Asparagus them.
Spare them, keeping the pronouns accurate.
Accurate.
All right. Thank you again all so much for tuning into episode 3.
Number 3.
Number 3 of Under the House with Corey and Austin. If you were watching on Facebook, make sure you like this. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like it. Click subscribe. Do all the things that you're supposed to do for your normal entertainment that you get via the internet. It's the only podcast in the world put on by two guys that are under houses for a living.
Every day, under houses for a living.
Every day. So we did one episode with just the two of us.
Mm-hmm.
Then we did one with Jay Wilkins.
Jay Wilkins?
Wilkins Wildlife, the Batman.
That was great. Very informative.
That was. So before we get too deep into this party, I have to ask, did you like it better when it was just me and you? Or did you like having the guest?
I like having the guests.
Yeah?
I do.
More. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah,
I enjoy your company.
It's a different flavor. We spend every day together, so it's like bringing in some ketchup.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sauce. I like sauces.
As far as editing, there was a lot of sauce. That was a headache.
That's why you're here.
To click that mouse button.
Yep, drag that thing around.
But I promise the next one will go by much smoother.
Okay.
I think. Speaking of flavor, the flavor of the week is grape.
Aminos.
Mm-hmm.
Get it in.
Yes, aminos indeed. So, what do you say that maybe we should get started? Uh-oh. The fist bump sounder.
There it was.
We didn't use that the entire time last week.
No.
Oh, I'm so happy that we have it back now.
It's a thing now.
Just for old time's sake. Hey, there it is.
Yes.
All right, so let's get into a question. You want to start things off with a question?
Absolutely. Who do we have?
I don't know. Who was it that asked the question that we were going to ask today?
Wasn't it Rebecca in Dagsboro?
Yes,
I think it was.
I keep wanting to say Becca, but I know that wasn't her name. It was Rebecca out of Dagsboro.
I was thinking Rochelle, but no, it's Rebecca, Dagsboro.
That's way off, yes.
Her question was, what is the scariest thing that either one of us have encountered under the house?
Ooh, can I go first?
Please do.
What is the scariest thing you've ever encountered under the house?
Great question, by the way.
Awesome. Thank you, Rebecca, if you're currently watching this, whether it be in Dagsboro, your place of work, wherever, we appreciate it. The scariest thing is the unknown for me, always. Like, I'm afraid of what I can't see. I was under her house recently. And you know when you walk into a pet store and they have the rodent section with the mice?
Yes.
And you smell them?
There's an odor.
There's an odor.
There's an odor.
I got to a certain part, not the entire crawl space smelled this way, but just this one portion, this one little section. And it smelled like that part of the pet store, which made me realize there is an abundance of mice. Mice.
Did you see any scat?
No, and I didn't want to.
That's a buzzword.
Scat.
Industry.
Animal waste.
This is doo-doo, baby!
Scat.
Is what that is. Yes. No, I did not. And I just knew that they were there. And they're little and they're creepy crawly and they're not mean creatures. They're very nice by nature, but they will crawl up a pant leg. They will nibble if they find something that smells like food.
What a dichotomy that is if you refer back to episode 1 and the whole deer story.
Oh, yeah.
And now we've got the little furry mice this big that are kind of stressing you out.
I'm not afraid of a deer.
Yeah.
But I am afraid of a little mouse that I can't see.
Yanking a deer from an undercarriage, nonetheless.
What's the scariest thing you've seen from under your house?
Ooh, good one. I'm going to have to say deceit. Blatant chicanery and rip-off tactics.
Chicanery.
Yes. So I'll keep it short-winded, but I go to look at this crawl space, and I see the address, and the address is familiar. I've been here before.
Okay.
It was about 2 years prior. So I familiarize myself with the photos, and I see the photos. I see it wasn't bad under there at all. I get to the door. She says that the pest guy said that it's a complete nightmare under there. Mold, she needs structural repairs, new main center beam, all of it. Yeah, I think it was
money.
13 grand. So it was odd because, like I said, I was just there 2 years ago. So I go under the house. And wouldn't you know it? It was jackleg beautiful. It looked exactly the day it did 2 years ago.
Really?
It was a blatant ripoff. This one, she was a widow. She was alone. She was not going under that house.
And he knew that. Shame on you.
That's terrible. That's terrible. This woman was probably in her 80s. She wept a little.
Really? Mm-hmm. Now, how do you, obviously you didn't cause the bad news. You gave her some good news. But the fact that, you have to be there to handle the situation that she is now I guess, dealing with when you're there. How do you make her feel better? Like, how do you? She's crying. She's an old woman crying in your arms, essentially.
Yeah, really, could just listen, tell her the truth, which was the good news.
Yeah.
And then, hold on, I think we got a guest.
Who do we got coming in here?
Hey, Alan from HVAC Services Unlimited poked his head in.
We're trying to do a podcast, bruh.
Man.
Didn't mean to mess you up.
Okay.
He came in just to say he's leaving and have a good day.
Hey, you have a good day. You just got a free plug. Take it.
This. I appreciate that.
No worries.
All right. See you guys.
Now our location's definitely compromised because they know that we're here together now.
Great.
Great. Now, AC from HV Services Unlimited.
Great guy.
Awesome dude.
Love AC.
And he puts up with our chicanery quite a bit.
Yes, he does. A lot of tomfoolery goes on here between us. It's good times.
Yeah, and he knocked. He heard us talking and he knocked. He knew something was going
I knew
on.
something was out there.
I think he wanted to be famous for a minute.
He did. We'll make him famous.
I swear this one is running right now, or my name is an AC.
We'll have him on.
We can do it.
Yeah.
AC be good to have on.
He's got a great voice to talk with.
He does. He's probably got really good stories.
I don't know what else he'd be talking with other than his voice.
That's true. He could sign.
He's got great hands to hold on to things with.
Mechanic's hands, absolutely. They're probably all callousy and long fingernails and
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Got the dirt and grime under there.
greasy.
Yeah, they're turning into
greasy.
like a steak seasoning. But not to take away, Alan
Yes.
kind of
Alan!
made us take away from that story. But yeah, just blatant lies.
Yes, I told you I saw it today. This will be the third time I'm telling you, but remember today when I went to
Yes.
that lady's house? Same situation. Old widow. Pest guy said she had an issue. Went under there and said, "Well, it's funny, I don't see that issue." I just wow.
Unbelievable. And then the people, like, what a lot of people don't realize is that when people have been lied to so many times before they call us, they think that we're going to lie.
Yeah, it kind of puts you in a precarious position. That's why we take photos. That's why I take a lot of photos so I can say here, which apparently a lot of companies haven't caught on to, but I guess they don't want this. They don't want their customers to see the deceit. That's why
Oh, so they don't.
they don't show photos.
Show photos.
Yeah, we're pretty photo heavy.
Yeah, I think we've learned in life, at least Austin and I have learned in life, that if you're going to do something, do it to the best of your ability and be honest about it. If you screw up, just say we screwed up, you know?
Absolutely, 100%. And that's what we do here.
Yeah.
Everything.
And everything that we do is we give our best effort. We put our best foot forward for the customer because the customer's in a situation that they know that they can't fix themselves.
Absolutely. And most times they don't even know what's going on under there. Then someone comes along, a little scare. I call it scare tactics.
Yep.
Oh, your house is going to fall down.
It's gonna
You
burst
got
into flames.
mold. There's Ebola down there. It's just bad.
Ebola.
Yeah. It just came out.
You got swine flu under your house.
At least you don't have the COVID.
Yeah.
The COVID.
You know, I was under your house and I saw some mad cow disease on your floor joist there.
It's spathered throughout.
Yes, just tons of things.
Yes.
Oh man, no, but like customers are in a position where they can't fix it themselves, so they're vulnerable. And people who take advantage of that vulnerability, in my opinion, are disgusting. I'm sorry. If you're one of those people, shame on you. Fix yourself.
Fix yourself. That's not right. And the first lady I told you about, her husband was a veteran. I mean, clearly there's a shadow box on the wall. There's veteran and military paraphernalia throughout. You're going to rip off a veteran?
How are you gonna do that?
Somebody that defended your blanket of freedom to sleep under every night.
Yes.
That's precious.
Yes, somebody who gave up all that they had so that they could allow you to live by the rights that you swear by.
Yes, so you can live by ripping people off.
Yes.
Good for you.
Your freedom of speech, you can
Excellent
now use it to
job.
rip people off. Okay. Yeah, so if you're one of those people, shame on you, fix yourself, because eventually guys like Austin and I will call you out.
We will expose you. We will expose you. I've always wanted to do that where the camera crew comes running up and says, "Show us the structural damage now."
Like the Chris Hansen thing?
Yes. Oh, yes. If we could get Chris Hansen, that'd be epic.
He deals in a completely different form of home ownership, I think.
There could be a viewership for that.
What are you doing here?
I just ordered a pizza.
Yeah, okay. He also told this young lady that there was mad cow disease under her house. Why don't you have a seat?
I specified Ebola, sir.
Do you know how old she is? She's 85 years old. Why would you tell an 85-year-old woman that she's got mad cow disease under her house? Do you think she'd go under there? I don't think so. You're free to go. You can go ahead and run. But Corey and Austin are outside waiting for you.
You've watched a few episodes, haven't you?
Yeah, that show fires me up, dude.
Yes.
Those guys, man. Ugh. Fires me up.
It's a good show. It's not on anymore.
It's not?
Unfortunately. Mm-mm.
Is it because Chris Hansen got stabbed?
I think he got in some trouble, some financial, legal trouble, perhaps.
Oh, no, it wasn't Chris. Who's the guy who did Cheaters?
What was it called?
Cheaters?
Cheaters.
Where they exposed cheaters?
I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy got
That's-
stabbed. He got stabbed on a boat.
No doubt.
Why would you do that? Why would you corner a guy and say, hey, I'm going to expose your affair to the world on a boat?
Do they have to sign something for that to air?
Yeah. So, like, since that show will make money off of their photos and likeness, they have to sign something saying it's okay. That's why some of them are blurred out.
Why would you sign up for that?
Why would you be okay?
Why
Well,
would you air your dirty laundry like
They
that?
are breaking the law. So I wonder if you're breaking the law if you forfeit your right.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
That's a shame.
Look, if you work for, Cheaters or To Catch a Predator, feel free to call us.
We have an idea. We have a pitch.
Yeah, we have a pitch, and we've got some questions for you. That'd be something. If the next guy that answers, we think it's AC coming in.
Yeah.
Not now, AC.
It's with Chris Hansen.
Hey, guys, what are you doing? That'd be amazing. Oh, man, the fist pump. Well, I think that this has been a pretty fun day. We're recording this at the end of a work day.
Mm-hmm. Long day.
Yes.
Monday.
We record on Mondays, and usually I have enough time to get edited and ready to release by Wednesday, which is when you're probably watching this. But man, today's been so hot and humid. I was able to dry off. I was drenched from head to toe in sweat.
Mm-hmm. You just unloaded how many dehumidifiers and rolls of vapor barrier?
Yep.
Keep you fit.
Yeah, keeps me fit.
Keep you fit.
But this is something I could see us doing this at the end of a day because we're letting loose. We're just kind of like.
Absolutely. And truth be told, it gives us more material.
Sorry, I broth right in your face.
It smelled like aminos.
Did
it's
it?
fine.
Oh,
Mhm,
good.
mhm. Grape.
Yeah, this is the best stuff ever. It's cheap too. A lot of people poop on ON products, but the aminos, they're my favorite. Yeah. What do you say? You want to wrap this thing up?
We got a special guest next week.
We do. Oh, we're doing teasers?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Why not?
Sure. We got a special guest next week.
Do we reveal the name?
We can, or you could revert to last week's episode. It is the next person under
Yes.
Jay Wilkins.
That's an idea.
Yeah.
So we'll leave it out there.
Yeah,
We'll leave it out
if
there.
you really want to know who we're having on the show, who is loved and known by many people here on Delmarva,
Absolutely.
then you could go back to episode 2 with Jay Wilkins, and near the end of the episode, you can scrub through and you can find our official guest list.
Yes. Official.
Yeah,
That deserves a fist bump.
I agree. Hold on. Hey, there it is. All right, guys, so we're out of here. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Under the House with Corey and Austin. Make sure you like, subscribe. We are, we're doing this not only to be informative, but to be somewhat entertaining, and we try to release it every week on a Wednesday during around lunchtime, so that when you're getting that, the lunchtime blues, you're ready to get out of there, you're kind of sluggish, you have something to eat your lunch and just kind of watch this and be entertained.
Get your Chipotle and watch the podcast.
Chipotle?
Chipotle.
I thought it was Chipotle.
Could be.
Either way, it's not Taco Bell. Anywho, guys, we will see you again next week with a guest on another episode of Under the House. We're out, I think. 13 minutes.
That's a good time.
Yes, I agree.